For you, I have 3 A's. The first one is something we have to provide you, and that is access. The second A is adaptability. In this era, you need to be adaptable. And last A is ambition.
I love your idea about the 3 A's.
You are the triple A's.
Hi, Roya.
Hi, Subigya.
I'm glad and honored to have you here.
Pleasure is all mine.
You're responsible for the World Bank Group's engagement with key stakeholders, including civil society, academia, and youth. Why is it important to engage with these constituencies, and why is youth engagement a priority?
Well, here is the thing. We are in the business of development. The best development solutions are the ones designed with people. It is the communities, the civil society that bring the perspective that we need to know what we are solving for. We have to bring you on board because regardless of what development solution we are proposing, you are the one that you will be living longest with. Whether it is building a school or investing in technological advancements, or a policy that we are shaping, you are the people that would be living with that solution. So it makes all the sense for us to be successful to do it through these partnerships. Subigya, I am also curious to know, what are some of the biggest barriers and challenges that you are facing?
I feel like we're lacking a better ecosystem, mostly for the global south. In Nepal, over 2,000 youths leave their country every single day.
Oh, wow.
And this is because of the unemployment paradox, which is happening not because they do not have skills, but because we don't have enough jobs. We don't have enough technological development yet.
Yes.
Young people in Nepal are having so much brain drain. They're moving out of their country to explore different things, but our country is giving away their own resources as skilled youth. Because I'm working with youths and I'm running a non-profit organization, it's really hard to make youth stay when there's no funding around. How can I tell someone to not leave my country if they do not have money to pay the rent?
Yeah, very important.
So Roya, I shared about Nepal's environment. In many of our communities, the digital divide is still very real. How can we design a future of work that works for all of the young people who don't yet have reliable electricity, internet access, or digital skills? And what role does the World Bank play in closing that gap?
What you shared about Nepal is very concerning, but it's not unique to Nepal. The digital divide and how it impacts access to opportunities and jobs. The good thing that this technology brings is access to education. So long as you have access to a device, you have better opportunities for having access to information and to the rest of the world. So we are in a juncture that there is immense opportunities possible because of the digital transformation, the era that we are living in. And on the other hand, it's also a risk for those that are being left behind. Here's the thing, people's zip code, gender should not be a determinant factor to their future, to their access, to whether they get a job or not. And we are working through a variety of different strategies on all of these different aspects. What do you think the bank can do to be helpful in this era of digital transformation, of the future of work, to you and your fellows?
I feel like youths around in the whole world are feeling very tokenized because when there's implementing stuff, we don't really see youths in the implementation table. So I'm very happy that World Bank is doing many initiatives around youth. What I would like to suggest, to have discourses, but when it's time to implement everything, to have youths there too.
You don't want a microphone, you want influence. For you to have influence, you must show up.
Yes.
You must bring your fresh idea. You must bring the realities of your own experiences and the differences that you are living. with courage, with integrity, and pragmatism. My message to the youth who would be watching this is that for you, I have 3 A's. You are the triple A's, and you will be triple A if you follow these 3 A's. The first one is more something we have to provide you, and that is access. Access to education, to electricity, to healthcare, and we can do this together with you. The second A is adaptability. In this era, you need to be adaptable. We are living in a very interesting time that historically unprecedented number of youths are going to be entering labor market. The youth has to be adaptable. The youth has to be able to learn and relearn skills. And last A is ambition. You must be driven and continue to be driven by ambition. If there is not a seat for you at the table, you need to pull a chair in, and we have to make room for you. There is usually a saying that every generation inherits its future. But I think your generation is special because you are not inheriting a future, you are living it, you are shaping it. You have the opportunity to do that because of demographic changes, of technological changes, of what is happening in terms of economics, climate, multi-crisis, but also immense and abundant opportunities that exist. The IDA Youth Forum that we recently had in Nairobi impressed me by not the fact that there were a lot of ideas, but what impressed me was the quality of ideas and some of very practical solutions in terms of how to co-create, how to do things, and being also very honest with themselves and with us in terms of what we could do better. That is what is always striking for me, is that this generation has great skills, a lot of ideas, and very courageous. And with that, I'm very hopeful. For development, we always have to think about future. In this era, future is right here. It's you.